Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, I see you doing work.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Checking out the Magic, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. And here we go, toe-to-toe, two of the most formidable front courts in the NBA. Shaq, tonight, how do you see this battle of the bigs being played out?
Well, it's not checkers, but it'll definitely be a chess match.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche NBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss, and that's one they'd like to have back. A little more focus would have been enough. Just a 4-point loss.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yeah, I'm with you. Disgraceful performance and an issue that might be tricky to fix.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Bulls. Chambers out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's TJ Warren. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And both teams are pretty loaded in the front court. Chris, that was your neck of the woods, wasn't it? What's it like in there for the big fellas?
Oh, man, they're going to need a lot of ointment after this game. It's going to be a lot of banging. You're going to be sore. You got to bring your big boy hat. No tears. Don't cry to the ref. Just get ready to wrestle. Let's just manhandle each other. Let's have some fun inside.
I bet you were sore after many games, weren't you, with all the contact inside that lane?
Oh, man, can you imagine taking an elbow from a Mutombo or a Shaq right in your sternum? Yeah, you come home and you look at your body sometime, you're like, what is this on me? So it's really physical in there, a lot of stuff that the fans kind of don't see, but you got to love it. You got to be ready for it every night.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And DJ is tenacious on the drive, exceptional at getting speed behind him and soaring for the slam.
Now here's LaVine. Last game he had 28 points. And that one, good. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now here's LaVine. He's tightly guarded. Picked by Vucevic. And LaVine, here we go, lays it up off the glass. LaVine's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, he took a terrific angle right there off the screen, something they work on every day in practice.
And the shot is good. The Magic shooting their first foul shot of the night. Free throw no good for DJ.
Now, you know DJ loves putting work in at the gym, and he's always looking for ways to improve. A soft-spoken guy who has no problem letting his game do all the talking.
A floater, and Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got 6.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
But when DJ is on the attack, watch out. Sometimes all you can do is whack him and hope he misses it. Terrific speed.
And both free throws good for DJ. And Chris, you played during an era against a team that many consider the greatest of all time, that 96 Chicago Bulls team with Jordan and Pippen and a great roster. Just thinking back to that team during that second three-peat, what was it like when you were going up against that Bulls team?
It's so tough to play against that team. Jordan, arguably the best player that's ever, laced them up. And Pippen was so tough offensively and rebounding. Rodman as well on the boards. And then you had guys in a system that was, just really too much. It's hard to say. Of course, in my opinion, having played against them, they're the best team of all time. But Bill Russell once told me, ghosts can't play, so don't get caught up in comparing eras that you really can't prove it. So, yeah, of course they're the best of all time to me, but it's fun watching these young kids play today.
Nurkic, oh, that's blocked.
And how about Markkanen using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
Here's Felicio. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Felicio's got his first 2 points. Fires, high post, and the shot no good, a bit short.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Baker, guarded by Rogers. Baker passes to Valentine. Just 5 to shoot, and stolen by Fournier. Here's Rogers. The shot will not fall, and it's Chicago the other way. Here's Baker. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And the foul called on DJ. The Magic trail by 10. We've got Wells. He's out there with Rogers. Isaac out there with DJ. That's who's out there for Orlando. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the 76ers was a revelation. He had 43 points and was just as productive at the defensive end, coming up with a number of steals. The stat line was filled, and the whole league was talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
I mean, well, it should have taken all the energy out of him. It should have taken something out of him, Greg. I mean, he pushed the envelope in every way that night. He was unreal.
And, Chris, one of the rare honors for an NBA player is to have their jersey retired. The Kings retired your number 4. What does an honor like that feel like? What does that mean to you?
Man, it meant so much to have my jersey retired. I was there with my family, my wife, my brothers, sisters, parents, and everyone. And so it was just a really, really great moment. You know, when you're playing the game, you can really, we say enjoy the process, but you never really can really enjoy it day to day because you're always thinking ahead, trying to get better. And so it was just a really cool moment to sit back and think about all the positive things we did in the city, for the city, and definitely for the game of basketball. So it was a great feeling, and, you know, Sacramento forever. I thank them for that, and I love them there.
Wonderful years, indeed. Here's Chambers following the basket by DJ. Bulls moving the ball around. Levine can't hit. The Magic trail by 13. 1:21 left in the second quarter. It's stolen by Vucevic, and the foul called on DJ. And that'll be his third foul so far.
He just recorded his third foul at half. Coach has to consider resting him until the third quarter.
They set the screen. Vucevic, a screen on Rodgers. For 3, Levine.
See how active DJ is on defense, not allowing his man to get comfortable. He tries to make everything difficult.
Up and in on the layup. DJ's got 12.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Well, that's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
Now here's Levine. 10 points for him. Picked by Vucevic. They double him with DJ. Wells with the steal. Here's Isaac, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
When you're open, DJ will find you, a team-first guy who plays well within the offense.
And 2 for 1, that's what they'd like to get right now.
Yeah, this could come down to the correct play call. Let's see what they do right here.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot comes out. The Bulls leading by 9.
And this is where you milk the clock.
You're exactly right. No reason to give your opponent another crack at this. It's all you.
Shot from 12. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, like the edge Wells brings to the boards. Terrific at judging misses and then just pouncing on the boards.
For 3, Levine buries it from three-point range. Levine's got 11 points in the quarter.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got T.J. Warren. LaVine is out there with Chambers. And it's Vucevic. And it's Markkanen in at the 4. Chambers kicks to Markkanen. In the corner, it's LaVine. And the Bulls, another 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
To the left side wing. Now, here's DJ. Not a lot of room. 13 feet away. And it's Chicago with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Sinks the triple. Levine's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Bulls.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
And part of this falls on the defense. I mean, you know he's hot. You'd like to force someone else to shoot the basketball.
Some changes for Chicago. Felicio's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Baker in for Chambers. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And DJ throws it down.
Well, it's crucial that DJ shoots with confidence. When he's locked in, he's very hard to slow down.
Here's Baker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the foul called on DJ. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
When you get tagged with your fourth foul, you have to be very careful the rest of the way.
The Magic making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. Siakam is checked in for the Bulls. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. DJ kicks to Wells. Knocks down the three ball. Wells has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Orlando. Now here's Levine. He's got 19. There's the pick. Now the pass to Baker. Over Rodgers. Baker, no good. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And the shot by Wells, no good.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Felicio, the pass to Levine, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Levine's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependable.
To the wing on the left. Warren kicks to Baker. Lobs it up for Levine. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Up the floor. Here's Isaac. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Isaac's got his second bucket tonight.
And Isaac has proven to be more than capable with his mid-range jump shot. He keeps it up high in the air so the defense doesn't really have a chance to disrupt his rhythm. Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Felicio. Warren kicks to Baker. Levine wide open. Off target with his three. The Magic trail by 9. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. TJ Warren picks one up. Well, we talk so much about what it's like on the floor, Chris, but I wonder what it was like off the floor when you were on the bench watching the team play and what was going through your head and mind. What did you and your teammates talk about as you were on the bench taking a rest and watching the game go on?
It depends on which game. You know, if you're in L.A. and you see, you know, Eddie Murphy and Rihanna walk in, you're going to say, hey, look at Beyonce and Jay over there. Or, you know, if you're watching a great play and you see a guy dunk on your teammate, you're not going to get too excited, but you're going to whisper to your teammate, man, did you see that? That's crazy. Or, you know, you're pumping up guys because they've been working so hard in practice and it's a guy who's getting his first time to kind of get in and get a good run. So you're cheering him on. And so being on the bench, you know, it's a lot of fun. You have to stay focused and ready to re-enter the game. But part of that job on the bench is to keep the energy of the bench, and that's to keep guys encouraged, to be loose, to have fun. And so it's a lot of fun being on the bench. More fun when you're winning than losing, but a lot of fun being on the bench encouraging guys.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Here's Baker, guarded by Jackson. Off the pick. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
You're right. They are precise in how they ran that play. Exceptional timing. That's all good stuff.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. For Chicago, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The first free throw is good. Both teams will make... Here is Rogers. Fournier out there with Rogers. And it's DJ. Then it's Aaron Gordon. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Chambers kicks to Levine. Chambers against Rogers. Here's Valentine. Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, just a brick wall of a screen. Knocks the defender out of the play.
The Magic trail by 9. The dish to Fournier. DJ passes to Rogers. There's the pick. And there's the feed to DJ. Shoots from the line. Pass to Rogers. From past the arc. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Isaac's checked in for Orlando. Wells comes in for Evan Fournier. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Chambers. Vucevic a screen on Rogers. Chambers against Rogers. 5 to shoot. Levine can't hit.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
That's tipped, but they get it back. And it goes down 2 points. The Bulls leading by 7. Chambers kicks to Markkanen. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Chambers. Wells with the steal. And here they come. Over Levine. Another shot out to the right wing. Pass to Isaac. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Levine inside the three-point line. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Valentine. The Magic trail by 7. And DJ throws it down.
And I tell you what, DJ does not back away from the spotlight. When he's in rhythm, he's ready to shoot at any point in the game.
They double him with DJ. And the wide open shot from Warren. And again, Chicago. No good. To the wing right side. Pass to Isaac. Kicks to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Levine dishes to Markkanen. Chambers the pass to Vucevic. Up off the screen, and it's blocked. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. DJ with it. Vucevic on him. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from DJ.
Oh, you love seeing DJ step up and knock it in. A cold-blooded scorer, oozing with confidence.
Levine kicks to Vucevic. Shot from 16. No good off the back of the rim.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
The pass to Chambers. Markkanen kicks to Levine. Here's Vucevic. Connects!
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Absolutely, absolutely. When you fight your way back into a game, the last thing you want to do is get satisfied with that and not complete the comeback.
Clock at 6. And that's going to be a treble.
Now, this game is coming down to the wire, and rush plays like that show how much pressure the players out there really feel.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 6 seconds left in the game. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
It's a take-charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
Orlando with the ball. Pass to Isaac. Here is Rodgers to take the lead. Misses the 3. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win that take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And it is Magic basketball tonight as the Orlando Magic go up against the Hornets in Charlotte. And for Charlotte, the site of the playoffs is much farther in the distance than they hoped it would be by now. They're 12th in the Eastern Conference. Well, you talk about a player who needed a few years to adjust to the NBA. Kemba Walker.
Our national anthem performer, Linda Lind, and we're getting ready to go. It's the NBA here on 2K. And before we get under...
Well, Kevin, he didn't mince words. He told me it's inexcusable that we've lost all 3 of our games to this team this season. He said he told his guys that a win today is a must.
Thanks so much, David. For so long, the Hornets have been one of the most disciplined teams, Greg, in the NBA.
You look at how this team takes care of the ball, and from the first guy to the last, it says something about how much pride they take in that. Minimizing turnovers goes a long way in terms of winning games. It's been a part of the basketball culture with the Hornets for quite some time.
Now the starting group for Orlando. They've got DJ. Rogers is out there with Wells, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Outside, Batum. Walker's shot is off. Hornets on defense now. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Away from home, you got to execute, and they did that flawlessly.
And that's what it comes down to, execution, especially when you're on the road. Can you follow your game plan? I thought they were awesome in that game.
And both free throws good for DJ.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
To the middle, here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
And the basket by Isaac.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Now, here's Monk. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Kaminsky misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Got to respect how attentive to detail Wells is. I mean, he's excellent at feeling when one of his guys has a clean look.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. They set the pick. Now, here's Monk. Guarded closely. Knocked loose. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Walker. Over Rogers. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And DJ doesn't take chances this close to the basket. When he's in this deep, he's focusing on one thing, posterizing you.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Monk kicks to Kaminsky. Sinks the triple. Kaminsky's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open? Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
To the left side wing. Reed dishes to Monk. The shot missing. Excellent D there from DJ. Well, Clark, we know one thing. You are a connoisseur of scoring in the post. Which players, in your opinion, do you love to watch go to work on the block?
I tell you, DeMarcus Cousins is really good down there. He's got all of the tricks, and he's got size and great footwork. Pretty decent athleticism as well. Karl Anthony Towns, very proficient. But again, I go back to my man, Zach Randolph. I mean, he's close to the ground. He's a lefty. And Zebo just gets it done in a way that I enjoy.
Banked in off the glass. DJ's got 12.
Love the fire, intensity that DJ plays with on offense. Feels like nobody can guard him. Getting to any spot on the floor with ease, he makes it look simple.
Shot's good by Walker.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Pulls up. Monk grabs the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
There's a screen. And the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Kuzminskis, he's checked in for Reed. Curry comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Mason in for Walker. Curry wide open. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Magic leading by 3. From about 16. And it's DJ missing. Charlotte has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Curry is inside. He's guarded by Fournier. And again, the Hornets missing. The Magic have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Open look, but not good on the shot from DJ. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Mason, the pass to Kaminsky. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Kuzminskis in the corner. There's the triple. Rebound by the Magic. DJ's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Pass to Gordon. Dishes it to DJ. On the wing, Gordon. And the 3 off target. Monk. The shot misses. It's been all about DJ for the Orlando Magic. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about
play free, just play like
infectious enthusiasm. You see it every time. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Willie Reed, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Batum comes in for Wayne Ellington. Monk's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Kemba Walker in for Mason. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. Then it's Reed. Then there's Batum. And it's Kuzminskis in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He ended with 28 points and also added to the cause with 8 rebounds. His big display illustrated exactly the kind of success this team has enjoyed this season. And Kevin will be looking for more of the same from them tonight.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, Greg, you know where I'm going. He was a stat sheet stuffer in that game. Did a little bit of everything and did it all well.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
1:44 left in the first half. Here's Walker. It's hauled in by the Magic. DJ's got 4 rebounds in this game. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 5 there thanks to the basket from Kuzminskis.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Walker kicks to Kuzminskis. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can, Kevin. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Walker with a clean look. Offensive rebound. Reed.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Kaminsky is checked in for Kuzminskis.
DJ's a clever, smart player. When he sees a lane to the rim, he doesn't take his time, instead going straight to the rack.
17 seconds left to play in the first half. Walker with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Six seconds left to play here in the half. Batum with the steal. With 1 on the clock, he can't get it to go. And so it's Orlando holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, it looked like the ball really was moving there in the first half.
Yeah, the game is simple when you make the extra pass, when you play the right way. We start out playing this way. We got to continue it for 4 quarters.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. The second half just about to get going here. You look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, I liked how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Rogers. He's out there with Wells. DJ out there with Isaac. That free throw, no good. Clark, thinking back to all the players you played with, was there one player who you just instantly clicked with on the floor?
Herb Williams was a teammate of mine for 2 years in college at Ohio State, then a couple of years with the Indiana Pacers in my pro career. And he's one of the smartest and best teammates that I ever played with. Had a really good understanding and feel for the game, had a terrific motor, excellent touch, really good athlete for a guy that was 6'11", and is a dear friend. So he was probably my favorite teammate. And, you know, when I went to the Pacers, he had been there the year before and really broke me into the NBA in terms of things that needed to happen off the court to help me be the best I could be. So I'm indebted to Herb for his friendship and his mentorship as I made it from college. Well, actually from high school to college and then from college to the pros.
Hornets trail by 9. Outside, Walker. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Here's Reed. Got a hand on it.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Kaminsky dishes to Walker. And that's going to be a treble. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Hornets. And the Hornets making a change here. Curry's checked in. The Magic making a switch here. The Magic leading by 9. Rogers passes to DJ. Rogers against Walker. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Pass to Rogers. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Rogers has got himself on the board with 3 there. For Charlotte, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Walker. And a change for the Magic. Here is Rogers. Outside Gordon. The feed to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
1:02 left in the third quarter. There's the pick. Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
And guys, this is the blueprint for winning on the road. How about the level of focus on each and every possession?
Yeah, it's actually palpable, isn't it, Greg? I mean, you can feel it. Every single one of these guys locked in, playing for each other, and that's why they're up.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Olynyk with the steal. And DJ throws it down.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless, really getting beat up physically and emotionally.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
And a much-needed run, too, Greg. I mean, they've turned it up a notch, really taking over now.
And so it's Orlando closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Magic leading by 20. Batum is out there with Reed. Then there's Kemba Walker. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Mason in at the two-guard position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And the second chance effort by Gordon.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Kaminsky sets the pick for Batum. Outside, Walker. He dishes it to Kaminsky. Lets it fly. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. The Magic shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it.
Man, what determination from DJ would not be denied. Love how he forces his way through.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Free throw no good for DJ. Growing up, Clark, you were Mr. Basketball USA, a national ranking. Be truthful. How dominant were you in high school in Cleveland, Ohio?
I was a really good high school player, considered one of the top 2 or 3 in the country in 1979, which was actually perhaps the best high school class ever. Documented by many who follow the game: Isaiah Thomas and Sam Bowie, James Worthy, Ralph Sampson, Dale Ellis, Terry Cummings, Dominique Wilkins. I could go on and on. A terrific class, and I was considered at the top of that class as a high schooler.
Read a screen. There's the screen. And here is Mason. 6 to shoot. 13 feet away. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
The pass to Rogers. some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Isaac, defended by Batum. Bucket is good. 40 points for DJ.
Hey, sometimes you just got to respect the fact he can make contested shots. DJ showing superb focus and concentration in the face of some pretty aggressive defense.
From deep, Walker. They get it again. A nice shot by Reed.
Really like how he used his body, got outstanding position on the boards, and then maximized it.
And DJ throws it down.
Can't say enough good things about DJ. When he's driving inside, he's a threat to bang the rim.
Mason kicks to Walker. He feeds it to Kaminsky. And stolen by DJ. Wells dishes to DJ. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Like how DJ is physical with the defense. I mean, he's not afraid to mix it up and go through contact on his shots.
And Clark, we saw this a bit last season. When a team is up and it's garbage time, are there unwritten rules as far as shooting or scoring go?
Yeah, I think you always want to play within the spirit of the game, the spirit of the rules, the respect of the game, and the respect of your opponent. So, to me, that should be, you try to always do what's right and just and fair at all times. And late game situations create an environment where you want to always take the high road and play the game with a honoring attitude towards your opponents and the game.
Lays it up and banks it in. DJ's got 46 points.
And, you know, DJ's interior game is very impressive. The big thing for him is that excellent body control. When he takes his time, he's really dangerous in the post.
Payton kicks to Zhang. Payton outside. Zhang with the screen for Payton. 5 on the clock. Charlotte no good that time either. The Magic have gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Now Ellington. Zhang with the screen for Payton. He kicks it to Williams. Now here's Zhang. He's guarded closely. Kuzminskis, not enough on that one as it misses. The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to the Bulls.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Orlando.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side, Greg.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DJ.
Well, it was nice seeing him do his thing on offense, wasn't it? Turned it up a notch and flat out pulverized the defense. Boy, that was a terribly difficult shot, but still, somehow, some way, it went down. Wow.
Here's Anderson. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
The shot by Payton, no good. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 20-6 run. Jackson kicks to Cardinal. Rebound by Zhang. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Well, that basket must have looked as big as a rain barrel tonight. How did you keep that offensive flow going all game?
DA, are you rolling? Is the camera on? Good, because this is important. I'm the best player in the league. Now, I know the media is often scared to say it, so I'll say it for them. I'm the best. And if you don't believe me at this point, then do me a favor. Get in your pajamas, lean back into that beanbag chair, and watch this game tape on repeat until you understand what greatness looks like. It looks like, DJ, it's that simple.
The beanbags are not good for my back, so no thank you. Congratulations, though. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Well, for Orlando, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. We have a little downtime here. We often debate the skills of various players, but let's address personalities for a moment.
I like that.
Who are some of the biggest talkers in the league right now? Shaq?
Well, it's different. You know, I played with some of the best trash talkers in the world, and Gary the Glove Payton. But to answer your question, I'm going to probably go with Draymond Green. He does a lot of trash talking.
Well, a guy who talks to the refs a lot is Chris Paul.
Oh, yeah.
The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. In the last two meetings for these two teams, the Celtics were handed a loss when they went up against the Orlando Magic. They'd love to get that first win against these guys. You've got to think the cards are stacked against them, but maybe they can try a different approach than they have so far and surprise some people.
And with your defense, one part's your ability, the other, though, is effort, and that one they showed neither.
No, there's no question, Greg. I thought their defensive intent.
And before we get going.
Well, guys, when I asked him what impressed him the most about today's opponent, he immediately referred to the explosiveness on their offense. He said they have so many different ways to hurt you that it's impossible to take away everything. It's just about damage control. And he acknowledged they've got a big job to.
Thank you, David.
Boys, nice and high.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Yabusele out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Harrison in at the point. Here's Rogers. Drops in the breakaway layup. Here's Harrison. Passes to Yabusele. Smart with the ball. And there's the pass to Harrison. 6 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. That one off the back iron and out. And the Magic with possession. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever easy playing on the road, obviously. But that night, they were really in rhythm, shot the ball with such ease and confidence.
They set the screen. Shot off the screen. It's deflected.
And you got to be careful around Isaac. His length is a problem for the opposition. He stifles shooters with that reach.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Harrison. Back to Brown. But they recover it. Second chance shot, and Kanter with the lay-in. Good.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their fourth try.
For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And he gets it to go.
Boy, that makes them 4 out of 5 to start this thing. They're finding very good shots early on.
Here's Harrison. His last outing, he had 8 points. Now Smart. Pass to Yabusele. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, they're simply having trouble getting their legs underneath them, right? They're just 1 for 5 to start things off.
Magic moving the ball around. Kicks it to DJ. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
How about not shying away from contact? DJ earns a trip to the stripe. Solid physical play, Kev.
The Magic shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw good, DJ. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been. One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
Brown outside. Of course, we talk about speed and quickness being a difference maker on offense, which players really use those attributes to lock down players defensively.
Well, I think it's hard not to look at Marcus Smart and Jay Crowder. The kind of physical attributes, meaning speed, toughness, length, but they also have the mindset necessary to look opposite some of the best players in the league and say, not on my watch. I'm going to get down in my stance and I'm going to prohibit you from getting to your strengths. It's really maybe underappreciated by everyone except coaches and fans of the game.
True, and you and I were just talking about Tony Allen.
That's a great point. I mean, Tony Allen has made his career specifically on the defensive end because, as you know, he's an opportunistic cutter, and if you leave him open, he can make an uncontested mid-range. But the reality is, Tony Allen is in the NBA because he is a great defensive player.
And here's Levens. In the corner, it's Hayward. There's the pick. Passes it to Yabusele. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Yabusele's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Magic leading by 5. Taken away by Williams. Here's Vaughn. Makes it off the glass.
A guy who converts well at the rim. You like to see the aggression there.
Really doesn't get any easier than that. The defense didn't look too interested in stopping him. Well, Brad Stevens started his own preseason coaching summit in Boston. This guy is clearly dedicated to his craft. He's dedicated to learning from his peers. He is always watching games from every different angle to try to learn.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Magic. Boston also with the sub. Tatum, he's checked in for Yabusele.
I'll tell you, he's coming through for them at the free throw line today. His form has been perfect.
Levens dishes to Hayward. At the elbow, Williams. Here's Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Celtics trail by 8. Pick by Williams. Tatum passes to Hayward. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Well, Hayward goes right up with the shot inside. Fantastic confidence in the paint.
No good that time. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Lob pass to Hayward. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Second chance shot, and DJ with a layup. DJ's got 10.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
Dishes to Hayward. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one. And so it's DJ making highlights for the Orlando Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. All right, the second. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Yabusele, he's checked in for the Celtics. 1:56 left to play in the first half. They've got DJ, Isaac out there with Gordon. Then there's Rogers, and it's Fournier in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Boy, this is a performance to remember. DJ's been a problem the defense has not been able to solve.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Hornets put on a show. He ended up with 50 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall. He was efficient from the field. The stat line was filled, and the whole league was talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
I think that's the kind of game that carries over, and he'll have every chance to do it because I've got to believe he's their #1 option.
Levens kicks to Hayward. There's a minute left in the first half. Fournier pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Off the inbound pass. And again, it's Orlando with the 3. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hayward outside. They set the pick. Now the pass to Yabusele. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Yabusele's got 5 points so far.
Now, Gordon Hayward has turned himself into a remarkable leader. This guy always willing to distribute the basketball.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Levins, guarded by Rogers. All alone, and DJ throws it down.
Boy, they move it back up the court with pace, and DJ the first to pounce on the fast break opportunity.
Pass to Vaughn. From deep. And no good trying to get that one. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Magic leading by 17. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Frank Vogel. Coach, the team finished the first half very strong. How did that happen?
Triggered by our defense. We've talked about for days.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at DJ in this game, he's been everywhere.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Enes Kanter is out there with Yabusele, and it's Harrison in at the point. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. Doris, you've been a color analyst for both men's basketball, women's basketball. Stylistically, what's the difference, in your opinion, between the two, if anything?
Well, I think there are a number of differences. The primary one being athleticism is slowly starting to take shape and more dictate the outcome of success in women's basketball, whereas athleticism has always been a part of dictating the outcome of games. The above-the-rim aspect of the NBA versus, for the most part, the below-the-rim aspect of the WNBA. That would be the primary difference for me.
But the fundamentals, too, sometimes stand out. The women's game, I think, really, you can see fundamentals so strongly.
You can, Kevin, and I think what helped the women's game tremendously was, especially in the WNBA, you had NBA coaches transition to roles in the WNBA, the Bill Lambiers, the Mike Thibault, so they taught that group how to be pros, how to win on that level.
Excellent point. And the foul called on DJ. That's his first foul. And Orlando making a change here. Wells is checked in. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And look, it's always tough to win on the road. You've got to go in with the right mindset, and they did.
I think, Greg, they didn't let the crowd or the noise get to them, and they have to be happy with how they played and executed on the road in that one.
Pass to Yabusele. He kicks to Kanter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his third rebound on the night. Magic moving the ball around. Lets it go from 14. Second shot opportunity. Got a piece of it. Now here's Smart. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. There's a screen by Kanter. Smart with the ball. They set the screen. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter. Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And the foul called on DJ. That'll be his second foul of the game. Doris, as always, this question about resting players. Fans pay hundreds of dollars for tickets and parking and everything else, expecting the healthy guys to play. Why shouldn't there be a requirement for them to suit up?
Well, again, you have Commissioner Adam Silver attempting to address this and making it known during the finals that there would be some limitations based on the ability to rest players, that there would be strong encouragement to rest players at home because your fans obviously have more of an opportunity to see them at home. Listen, Kevin, I think fans need to be able to see the stars. At the same time, it's a strenuous 82-game stretch. Have we addressed it in terms of lengthening the season and shortening the preseason? What I do like is that the NBA is aware that there is an issue, and they are working proactively to fix it.
As is their custom. They always do that.
Correct.
Wells kicks to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Boy, that's how you like to see DJ finish a drive, not holding anything back, send a message.
Cantor with a screen on Jackson. Brown against Anderson. And it's Brown missing.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Wells kicks to DJ. He dishes it to Nurkic. Tries again. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 14.
Boy, look at how hard he pursues the basketball. Gets out of his area. Terrific work on the offensive glass.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Magic leading by 9. We've got Rogers. Also Evan Fournier out there. Aaron Gordon out there with DJ. That's who's out there for Orlando. Hayward passes to Harrison. Picked by Williams. Here's the screen. Here's Hayward. Will not go. This is off the front iron. From past the arc. That one, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no threes since then.
From about 16, Hayward missing again.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. I'm not sure how he missed that one.
The Magic again can't hit. Celtics trail by 9. Vaughn kicks to Harrison. In the corner, it's Hayward. Passes it to Yabusele. Right side, Williams. Here's Vaughn from outside the arc. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
And a good judge of spacing. Sees he can get it off over the taller man.
I'll tell you, he did a nice job feeling the defense out, rising up with ease from the perimeter. Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
Here's Vaughn. He's guarded by Fournier for the 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Yabusele.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And another, once again, shot good from DJ. DJ's got 10 points in just the second half. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Picked by Williams. From 15 feet away, Vaughn can't get it to go.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Harrison. Williams a screen. There's the screen. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
Isaacs checked in for Gordon. The Celtics also changing it up. Cantor checked in for Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Rashad Vaughn. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Celtics trail by 7. basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Kevin, don't you love that Gordon Hayward demanded the basketball in such a crucial possession? He has really matured.
Smart's checked in for Brown.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Hayward with some nice D.
Now that's where they want to go with the ball. They can tolerate a few misses as long as he gets his touches inside.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Well, he's come such a long way, Gordon Hayward, and how he sees the game of basketball. He came in with a high IQ, but the nuance of the NBA he now understands.
The shot's good, and that's 31 points for DJ.
Oh, that'll give him a huge lift. DJ taking it upon himself to make sure they get something out of that possession.
Here's Harrison, guarded by Rogers. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Boy, Kev, that's an aggressive move to the cup, right? That's DJ at his best, moving well and getting a high percentage look.
And stolen by DJ. There's the pass to Rogers. And it's blocked.
Can't waste a second now. And even then, there's still little chance.
No, exactly. They've got to act quickly. They don't have a ton of time to work with.
There's a screen by Canner. Harrison kicks to Hayward. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
Well, I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
Fournier gets a wide open look, drains it from beyond the arc. And the Magic lead by 9.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 9. 41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, DJ.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Levens dishes to Tatum. Shoots over Olynyk. Again, the miss by the Celtics. On the wing, Jackson to the middle. And DJ with the basket on the assist by Jackson. And now an 11-point Magic lead.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
At this point, they're completely overwhelming them. The opposition looks totally defeated.
Goes up, and DJ throws it down.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, it really was. They wanted this home win badly, and they went out and took it.
Stolen by Jackson by himself, and DJ throws it down.
Boy, Kev, make no mistake. That basket is all a product of the defensive work of DJ. He gets the steal, and this is what happens.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Orlando Magic. We've seen a lot of quality basketball from this Orlando team lately. This is their third meeting of the season with this team. They've won every game thus far and can seal their edge with a win here. And tonight, get ready for some highlights.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Milwaukee at BMO Harris Bradley Center. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the... And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said...
Well, guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo came to the NBA as an
Boy, that's fascinating stuff, D.A. Thank you so much. What better way to learn from your mistakes? A battle of upstarts tonight. Both teams want to win, but also want to develop young talent. Brent, at this stage, is one goal more important than the other?
Yeah, I think development is first and foremost for each of these teams, Kevin. And sometimes you can learn more from losing than you can from winning. I was always told as a player growing up, when you lose, don't lose the lesson. The team right here with developing young talent needs to make sure that they adhere to that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Orlando, Rogers is out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's DJ. Then there's Gordon. And it's Isaac in at the 3.
Another remarkable thing to me about Giannis is the way that he's improved so quickly and solidified the fundamental part of the game. Giannis didn't grow up playing basketball. We've heard that story before, but jumping from the Greek second division to the NBA, what a gigantic difference of competition, and he's risen to the level.
And stolen by DJ. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. About a minute played so far here in the first.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Cauley-Stein dishes to Parker. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And then uses his explosiveness once he's gathered the rebound to throw it down.
Brent, some incredible players have put on the jersey for the Bucks in their storied history. Do you have a favorite Bucks player who you always appreciated watching?
Well, I'll name 3, Kevin. First, Jack Sikma. Second, Sidney Moncrief. And third, Terry Cummings. Those were some of the more incredible offensive teams during the 1980s that do not get enough credit.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Rogers passes to DJ. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Rogers. Lets the 3 fly. The Magic get another chance here. Now the feed to DJ. Another shot. They get a hand on it. Brogdon with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, tough to deal with Giannis in there. If he extends with the basketball, nobody's touching that.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This guy is so tough to guard. He feels like he could take any challenge that the defense is going to throw at him.
To the inside, Cauley Stein.
Man, Antetokounmpo just distributing the ball so quickly and finding that open man with ease.
And again it will fall. Basket good there from DJ. DJ's got 6.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Brogdon. Cauley Stein with a screen on Rodgers. Here's Brogdon. That misses off the backboard.
I'm just wondering why the defense is laying off. Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
Inside. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for McLemore. Orlando also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Gordon, and Wells is subbed in for Evan Fournier. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Yes, that goes in. 5 points in the game.
That's a pretty sweet touch there shown by Antetokounmpo. The D cannot relax when he's got the ball, especially in that spot.
Nobody near Nurkic. And again, it's Orlando converting. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
Always take time to think about Jason Kidd and his career, having played against him in high school in the Bay Area in Oakland as he was a star of St. Joseph's. There's no question that back then he had the acumen and the intellect to be a coach. Was always that on the floor during his career, and doing it now in Milwaukee. He seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, with a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one.
Now here's Cauley Stein. Defense right on him. 6 to shoot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And as you said, Brent, Kidd, one of the great minds in the game, and was a coach on the floor long before. The Magic leading by 4. Anderson is out there with Wilson. Then it's McLemore. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Offensive rebound. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This is where you got to put a body on the guy. His will is incredible down on the interior, fighting and clawing for every rebound.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Celtics was superb. He finished with 39 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
Here's Ross, and it's blocked by Gordon. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. The Bucks have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. That free throw good from Ross. Obviously some terrific on-ball defenders out there, but Brent, in your estimation, who are some of the best help defenders in the NBA now?
A couple guys come to mind, Kevin, when you say help and they're actually there. Jay Crowder does a good job of recognizing, when the strong side gets broken down and he can come over and help. Certainly Draymond Green does a great job of guarding just about anything for the Golden State Warriors. And then maybe you think about some big guys in the league. Timofey Mozgov in the right position most of the time. Hassan Whiteside for Miami. So they come in all shapes and sizes, Kev. The biggest thing they contribute is their communication skills on the backside.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And a look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Bucks.
And they're among the top-ranked teams in the conference, in large part because of how well-rounded they are at the offensive end. In terms of their shot distribution, their points are coming from just about everywhere. And that's a key component for any elite offense.
Jumps up, throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Brogdon. Coley Stein, a screen. Right wing from deep. McLemore. Second shot opportunity. It's tipped.
That block right there, all about persistence. DJ staying with his man and playing terrific high-energy D.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For the Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Charlotte Hornets.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
Well, it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
And Orlando again with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Rodgers against Brogdon. Coley Stein with the screen for Parker. It's deflected.
And you got to be careful around Isaac. His length is a problem for the opposition. He stifles shooters with that reach.
DJ has been leading the charge for the Orlando Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And now the third quarter about to get going. You look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. We've got Aaron Gordon, Fournier out there with Rodgers. And it's DJ, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And when you watch Giannis out there, he just looked unstoppable, Greg, at times. The way he's able to attack the rim, the blend of size, speed, and length is just unparalleled in the NBA.
And it's the movement that throws you off with Giannis. One step, and he's gone from the 3 line to the rim. There isn't any way to stop someone that skilled who's that big.
DJ wants to be at the center of everything that this team does, whether it's behind the tables or on the court. This guy's itching for a scratch.
Fires from the line, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Parker's got his first basket. Orlando leading by 9. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Taking a look here at numbers for DJ. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging 34 points. 7 rebounds and 2 assists. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy, all elements right now working together, and the game is coming so easy right now.
We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much, whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half court. You got to do it as a unit.
But they'll get another chance. And DJ throws it down.
Well, if he spins music as well as he scores, I'm going to have to see DJ behind the tables one of these nights, Kevin, and you're invited.
I like it. Thanks, Brent. Sounds like fun. Dishes it to McLemore. Coley Stein, a screen. And McLemore kicks to Coley Stein. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's McLemore. With some arc, that shot is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
Well, it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Brent, when you were playing, your ability to pass and shoot, and you were 6'7", really a positionless player before the term became popular. You could play so many ways in so many different positions all over the floor. I would think that would fit today's game perfectly.
Well, it's nice of you to say, Kevin. I'd like to think that I was a bit of a switchblade player, especially the way the offenses now are expanding to the three-point line and giving guys with creativity a lot of room to operate. And if the first available shot's an open three for a guy on your team, I could probably sink my teeth into something like that.
You like positionless basketball? Why do you like watching it now?
Well, that's the way I play defense, Kevin, positionless.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Wilson. And that one hits back iron.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Anderson passes to Brogdon. Down low, here's Wilson, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Bucks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. First one falls for him. Nurkic. 20 seconds left in the third. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Wells grabs the miss.
Ooh, the D did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
DJ getting it done for the Orlando Magic. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We come back right after this. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's nothing.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. The Magic leading by 9. Giannis and Parker, the explosive forward pair. Ejuan Moore is out there with McLemore. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The dish now to Cauley-Stein. Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. And it's Orlando's ball. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here. And that sends DJ to the free throw line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Olynyk. And Evan Fournier out of France, an instinctive offensive player, Greg.
Yeah, favorite player growing up was Manu Ginobili, and you can see some similarities in their games. Fournier possesses long-range shooting, but also able to handle and put pressure on the D with the dribble. And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple, shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Here's the 3, drains the three-pointer. Isaac's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
A lot of people feel like Moore has natural point guard ability, so I like to see him find the open man.
Here's Fournier. DJ sets the screen for Fournier. Misses the layup.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Cauley-Stein a screen. Parker's shot is off.
Well, the defense better look up and say thanks. Leaving guys that wide open is not a recipe for success.
Feeds to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Well, you know DJ can elevate a crowd, this time elevating himself. Man, what a finish.
Cauley Stein a screen. Another miss by Parker. Orlando leading by 14. DJ dishes to Fournier. Wells kicks to Fournier. Now here's DJ. He's guarded closely. Isaac. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Down low, and it's blocked. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. He feeds it to DJ. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Here's Moore. Shoots over Wells. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Moore goes into the contact. He's saying, I want more contact.
Over the past couple years, Brent, we've seen coaches like Steve Kerr and Brad Stevens take more of an even-tempered approach. Could that become a coaching trend going forward?
Well, I like that both Steve and Brad have some very good players. That would keep me calm too, Kevin.
Yes, it would. You begin right there. I agree.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a shift in what it is that the generation of the younger players has grown up with. And coaches that have the ability to communicate always, Kevin, are going to come out on top. They get their message through, they keep their team positive, and they keep their environment pointed in the direction that is moving forward.
Excellent. And the shot goes down. And that's now 33 points for DJ.
Those points a product of some nice work inside from DJ. Doesn't have much space at all, but finds a way to avoid the block and still make the hoop.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 14. There's 1:40 left in the game. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, DJ.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. And McLemore, he's checked in for Milwaukee. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Cauley Stein passes to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from 14. And that one comes up a bit short. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Brogdon against Rogers. Brogdon kicks to Cauley Stein. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. That's 10 points for Willie Cauley Stein.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Yeah, he's certainly able to shoot over the top of people. High percentage look right there from the mid-range.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Magic.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DJ.
Well, he really contributed down there on the offensive end. Seemed like he was hitting anything he was putting up.
And that's an intentional foul. From outside the arc. He's off on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
Time working against them here.
Got to grab a quick score and a foul, and even then it might be too late.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Yeah, this is where you have to sharpen up your passing. That's a careless turnover.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Brogdon kicks to McLemore. Count it!
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct straight to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Well, the other part is just reading the crucial moment. That's a clutch move right there. It could change the outcome of the game.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10" forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're down by 5. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Well, I mean, if they can score, then they're going to have to foul immediately.
Well, I'm sure that's part of the discussion, not whether to foul, but maybe who.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. It's money from deep.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Yeah, gotta like seeing DJ come through in big spots. Absolutely fearless. Such a clutch player.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Orlando Magic. We've seen a lot of quality basketball from this Orlando team lately. It's been a fantastic season for them, and this could be one of its most memorable nights, as a win here gives them the best record in the league.
It's an Eastern Conference battle at the American Airlines Arena here in Miami, Florida, as the Heat look to work the home court advantage. Bringing you another edition. Well, we have some conference rivals meeting up tonight. Clark, I know these games get very intense.
Yeah, in many ways, too, Kevin. The crowd is more amped up, louder, more emotional, more rabid, and the emotions between the players can run high, leading to friction and confrontation. So it's a charged environment when you lock heads with your rival.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Isaac out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Rogers, and it's DJ in at the 5. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, forget about it, Kevin. I mean, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
And DJ throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Waiters passes to Guerrero. There's the dish to Winslow. They set the screen. And stolen by Fournier. And now Orlando on the break, moving it up. Here's Gordon. No good with the layup.
Great look, but he couldn't finish. Everything but is how we say that. Surprising since the defense was very pedestrian.
Pass to Winslow. He dishes it to Waiters. Shoots over Fournier. And Waiters with the bucket on the assist by Winslow. Waiters got his first points of the night. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And DJ throws it down.
Can't say enough good things about DJ. When he's driving inside, he's a threat to bang the rim.
Miami with the ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, that was more than just a tough loss. That was a complete embarrassment.
Yeah, the woodshed is what we call that. They annihilated them, simply had no answers for how to slow them down.
And Miami has possession, trailing by 2, just 5 to shoot. And it's DJ with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Fournier. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Gotta like how they've come out here. I mean, connecting on 4 of their first 5 shots, yes, that's good.
Whiteside, a screen on Fournier. Passes it to Guerrero. Fires the 3. And it's DJ with the rebound. Orlando leading by 4. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Miami with the rebound. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was inconsistent.
For sure. Agree with you there. They just didn't have it. Seemed like they were a step behind and out of sync.
Whiteside misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, he mistimed it just a skosh. Don't think the defense really had an impact. I think he just flat out missed it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fournier dishes to DJ. Pass to Isaac. That shot off. And the Heat going the other way now. And here's Winslow. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And Waiters kicks to Winslow. He feeds it to Whiteside. Over DJ. And he can't bank that one in.
Boy, he's having a tough time right now. Seems like he's forcing his shot a bit to me, Kevin, not letting it come in the flow of the game.
And how about the excellent court vision, just keeping the defense off balance?
Yeah, that was a sweet pass right there, setting up his teammate nicely, and that's really how you move the rock. Share that sugar, man. Share it.
Here's Payne. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And you know, Kevin, his creativity really on display that night. I mean, he was threading beautiful passes everywhere.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Fires from 14, and Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Payne passes to Waiters. The feed to Winslow. Whiteside sets the pick for Winslow. Miami no good on that time either.
And the defender was very apathetic there. Fortunately for them, he missed that mid-range jumper.
Releases. DJ has been on display for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, let's get your take on the quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They've got Dragic. Adebayo is out there with James Johnson. And it's Tyler Johnson, and it's Guerrero in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. No good from 11 feet. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Bucks was just phenomenal. He scored 35 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Greg, something really stoked his fire. Man, there was no holding him back. And when a player is that locked in, you just got to sit back and enjoy the ride.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Waiters, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, Clark, you've been in the booth for so long, but I have to ask, have you ever toyed with the idea of coaching or working in some team's front office? I know you did briefly for the Pacers.
Yeah, I did, and I enjoyed it. I was working in player relations, player development with our guys off the court, and loved it. But it just wasn't something I could sustain at this season in my life. Not interested in coaching. I've never really been, because my career path went towards broadcasting right after I got done playing, and I've paid my dues and have grown in this profession, and I would want to do the same thing in coaching, and I just don't have enough time in front of me to do that. So I'm happy to be around the game in this capacity. Coaching never lets up. I get an off season as a broadcaster.
Yes.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Right side a screen. Payne passes to Adebayo. Kicks it to Payne. Launches it. But they recover it. Here's Guerrero. No good there. So Orlando will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
Well, I think the key was the determination and grit and toughness they played with. You got to be focused to do that, and they were.
Payne dishes to Whiteside. He kicks it to Waiters. 11 feet away, and he nails the jumper. Waiters got 9.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Pass to Isaac. 34 seconds left now here in the second. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Man, what determination from DJ would not be denied. Love how he forces his way through.
Free throw good, DJ.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And the pass to Adebayo. Waiters outside. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Love that mindset of DJ. I mean, really appreciate that he comes in wanting to get better each and every day. Hard not to like a player like that.
And both free throws good for DJ.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
And the foul called on DJ. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Heat have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And so it's DJ making highlights for the Orlando Magic. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you had control of this game. How did it get away?
Well, we started the game exhibiting championship-level passing, which is what we're preaching, and we got a lot of good looks, got an early lead. We didn't pay attention to their strength. That's how they got back in the game.
We'll see if you can get back on top of things. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at DJ in this one, he's been everywhere.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Yeah, he squatted on that paint area and owned it, perfectly using his size and that soft touch inside. That's a heck of a combination, strength, size, and soft touch. Nice.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Gordon out there with Isaac. Then it's DJ. Then there's Rogers. And it's Fournier in at the 2. Payne gets a wide open look. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Magic.
They are shooting the lights out from beyond on really limited attempts. So you have to think they ought to feed those hot hands on the perimeter and see if they can keep this thing going.
Baseline jumper, and Whiteside sends it back. Payne with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. There's Winslow, and the Heat get another bucket right there. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now with Whiteside, no matter what he is doing, he is always setting the tone. The way he goes about defending the rim, it's like he's taking it personally that these guys are not going to score on him.
And you know what? He's a tone setter defensively. He gives his group confidence when he's on the floor. And, you know, teams are starting to realize you simply do not go at Whiteside. The block numbers might be down, but his defensive impact is as high as ever. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Off the pick. Waiters no luck. Orlando's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. DJ kicks to Fournier. Rogers passes to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Love the confidence on the drive. DJ is great at finding holes in the defense and then attacking them.
Payne kicks to Whiteside. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Wow, that is a strong.
Orlando with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Johnson.
Boy, they ran the offense well to get this look. Even though he missed it, I think they liked the shot.
Dragic kicks to Johnson. Dishes to Johnson. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Feeds it to Dragic. Johnson the screen. But they'll get another chance. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on DJ. The Heat have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for Wells. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Like how DJ is physical with the defense. I mean, he's not afraid to mix it up and go through contact on his shots.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Now Winslow, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game, and he makes that one. Adebayo's got 6 here in this quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And that one's good, DJ.
And, you know, the scary thing is he's still adding to his offensive game. Man, he's a thrilling player to watch. Love the confidence, quiet confidence he brings to this end.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Magic out in front, up by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
All right, put together.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Orlando leading. Waiters and Winslow are the wings. Then it's Payne, and it's Adebayo in at center. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And so far, this has got that feel of a game that could be back and forth all the way.
Yeah, not a lot of separation in this one, Greg. Both teams looking for that one big run to grab momentum.
Waiters outside. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. There's Winslow.
And you love the hustle DJ brings on defense, using his solid leaping ability to block shots.
Excellent D there from Waiters. Heat shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Waiters got the game tied up here for Miami.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on it.
And DJ throws it down.
And DJ doesn't take chances this close to the basket. When he's in this deep, he's focusing on one thing, posterizing you.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Fournier against Waiters. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got 4 rebounds in this game. From 11 feet away, count it. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead.
Hey, sometimes you just got to respect the fact he can make contested shots. DJ showing superb focus and concentration in the face of some pretty aggressive defense.
Payne kicks to Winslow. Back to Payne. Shoots the 3. Here's Adebayo. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
Miami grabs the miss. Waiters into the lane. He shoots again, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And Miami making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Now here's DJ. D right on him. Gordon a screen. Here's Isaac. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
Payne dishes to Winslow. Waiters outside. There's a good screen. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Johnson. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
The Magic again can't hit. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Guerrero. The dish now to Waiters. Nice D from DJ.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Misses from short range.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Right side a screen. Payne kicks to Waiters. To the inside. Right side. Banked in off the glass. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
And the emotions of these fans right now boiling over after that shot.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And a chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Dion Waiters.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And DJ throws it down.
And I tell you what, DJ does not back away from the spotlight. When he's in rhythm, he's ready to shoot at any point in the game.
Payne kicks to Waiters. Shoots over Fournier, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Up again, and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
And the Heat call time here. The score is tied at 60. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told them, look, fellas, this is what we're capable of when you come together as one. I knew you had it in you, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Finish this game.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Yeah, big call there on the goaltend. He just didn't get to it soon enough. Boy, that's a tough break.
Offensive rebound. That's tipped. Now here's Payne. 19 seconds left in the game. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Exactly. You're right on top of it, Greg. No need to chuck up a 3. Just be smart and get a quality shot.
And this atmosphere is bananas.
electric in here. I mean, that was a tremendous shot, but this crowd all over it, turned up.
And the foul called on DJ. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And, you know, this is why so many people love DJ, his willingness to take big shots. I mean, this guy is unafraid of the moment.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Waiters for 3. Oh, it's off the mark, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Adebayo is checked in for Whiteside. Then for the Magic, DJ is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Olynyk. And Evan Fournier is subbed in for Wells. Pass to Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And, you know, DJ's interior game is very impressive. The big thing for him is that excellent body control. When he takes his time, he's really dangerous in the post.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Adebayo. Justice Winslow comes in for James Johnson. Dion Waiters checked in for Tyler Johnson. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Goran Dragic. Whiteside inside. Clock at 4. Waiters for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Waiters got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Passes it to Gordon. He dishes it to DJ. A second chance effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
And both free throws good for Gordon.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Whiteside, a screen on Rodgers. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Raiders against Fournier. Over to the wing. There's the pick. The 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, you can't let the opposition off the hook here. I mean, you've got to keep adding to that lead.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Clock's ticking. They got to get up a shot.
No time to waste at all. Got to let it go fast.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7. And so it's Miami winning this one. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep
and play with that much determination to get a win. It was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games. Tyronn Lue went from being an assistant coach in Cleveland to interim head coach, and now the head coach with an NBA title. Talk about the job he's done for the Cavs.
You know, his players love him. They fight for him. He played for me, so I know he's a great basketball mind, and I think that's the best compliment you can give a coach.
He played for you?
Yeah, he played for me.
He played for you? You coached him?
Nope, but it was my team.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well,
it must have been a joy to coach.
Must have been a joy to coach, man. First-time coach, man, leading his team to rings, you've got to be impressed. But the other thing that you're impressed is how much guys play for him, not just that.
The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday, and David Aldridge is standing by.
Well, Kevin, LeBron James does not mind being a vocal leader. He said conflict was just part of the game for me growing up. I played outdoors, and if you didn't win, you might not play again for the rest of the day. Now,
and that's so great to hear, D.A. LeBron is a proven leader and champion, as we all know, expects to contend for a championship every year.
Gentlemen, ready?
And the Magic start out with the ball. Look at Cleveland's starting group. They've got Tristan Thompson. LeBron James is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Isaiah Thomas, and it's Middleton in at the 2.
Sometimes you have to be able to put the ball on the floor. DJ attacking on the drive.
Thompson a screen on Rodgers. Nance a screen. Middleton outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. Cleveland on defense. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And you know the nickname DJ comes from his lifelong love of music. In fact, still DJs in his spare time. And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
LeBron kicks to Thomas. The feed now to Middleton. The dish to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Thompson. Good on the shot.
The facilitator, LeBron, sees the entire floor. If you're open, you know what? He'll find you. Well, Tristan Thompson, the only player I've heard of to switch his shooting hand for free throws midway through his career. He's basically ambidextrous, so why not give it a try?
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Strong move at the rim, overpowers the smaller defender.
So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to Miami.
A long and tiring game, made worse, obviously, by the fact they ended up in the second overtime falling short, which can be a real morale killer.
Thomas, no good.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from their mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
And that one is good from DJ. DJ's got 6.
I mean, efficient offense. DJ gets the high percentage look, and that's usually going to result in 2.
Nance dishes to Thomas. Nance sets a screen for Thomas. In the corner, it's James. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's stolen by Nance. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, it's amazing to watch up close. LeBron, he's just a next-level athlete.
And DJ throws it down.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. James outside, fires for 3, drops in the tray. James has got his second basket.
Working the screen like a pro, LeBron creates space and then knocks it down.
It's good. 10 points for DJ.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
And stolen by DJ. The rebound by Middleton.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
In the way we have kind of a positionless game now, Smitty, there is no part of the court, I mean any part of the court, which not one person cannot go to. I mean, a point guard can play any place. The big can go outside like you just talked about.
You're totally right. And now you've seen bigs shooting 2 or 3 feet behind the three-point line. And a lot of point guards starting to post up. It is definitely positionless basketball that we're seeing right now.
But fun to watch. Seeing those bigs shoot like that, wow, fun to watch. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Thompson, a screen on Rodgers. Here's Thomas, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Isaiah Thomas, the 60th and final pick of the 2011 draft. Greg, he definitely plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I call it the little man syndrome. He's driven to prove himself. I mean, he's overcome the odds. In league history, only 9 players 5'9" or shorter have played 1,000 minutes or more in a season. And he's not just playing, he's playing at the highest level.
Rosino, the pass to Rose. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This is why Derrick Rose is considered one of the best at his position. He is not afraid of going down low.
Nurkic kicks to Jackson. Fournier gets a wide open look. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. To the paint. And Patton gets it to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Anderson kicks to DJ. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. DJ's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
From deep, Thomas, another 3 for Cleveland.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
For Orlando, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for DJ.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Now Rose. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Rose has really accepted the responsibility of being the leader.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. 1:53 left in the first half of the game.
You know, Tyronn Lue, a 2-time champion as a player with the Lakers, that understanding of what it takes to win it all has laid the foundation for his coaching career.
We've got Rodgers, Aaron Gordon out there with DJ. Then there's Wells, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Heat was a man on a mission. He finished with 45 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Hey, David, thanks very much. He's one of those players who can do remarkable things on any given night, in any given game. That was a special game he played.
And it wasn't just the performance, guys, but really his preparation. He knew the right way to attack in every situation.
And that was the beauty of it, his ability to read and react to whatever they threw at him.
And Tyronn Lue talked about his breadth of experience as a player. He said, I won titles. I also played in the worst team in the league. I've done it all.
Also, Kevin, to add to that, he's been a starter. He's been a bench player. He's missed time with injury. That helps when he's trying to relate to his players because he's been there and has been through everything and whatever they're going through. You look at that lead pass there, he just has such a great feel for the game.
And DJ throws it down.
And this is the best feeling if you're DJ, hitting from anywhere he wants. The rim seems like it's the size of the ocean.
They set the pick. Outside Rose. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Nance sets a screen for LeBron. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The Magic leading by 8. And again it will go. Basket is good from DJ. DJ's got 7 now in this quarter.
You like the aggressiveness, pushing all the right buttons. He has this team rolling.
Here's LeBron. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And that's 17 points for LeBron.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And both free throws good for DJ. Here's Rose. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Pass to Middleton. Kicks to LeBron. Bounces high off the rim and drops. LeBron's got 19 points.
Well, because of the size and the lift he gets, LeBron owns the mid-range area.
And so it's Orlando in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but...
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after half. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at DJ in this game, he's been everywhere.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
On the court for Cleveland, LeBron James is out there with Nance. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. Then it's Thompson. And it's Middleton in at the shooting guard. Pass to Isaac. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Every NBA player, Steve, believes in themselves, but some take it to the extreme. When they're on, they're on. And when they're off and cold, they just kind of lose interest, it seems. Which players do you think have this irrational confidence, if you want to call it that?
I think J.R. Smith, every shot, any shot, anywhere he feels is going in, and he will still take shots. He has amnesia. He could be 0 for 10 and keep shooting the basketball. Jamal Crawford is another guy. Those guys, they keep firing. Damian Lillard, they will keep shooting because they feel the next shot is going in.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Middleton.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
That's how you finish a play, and that's how you fire up your teammates. DJ in the house.
Rogers against Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. The offensive rebound, Thompson, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Here we get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Number 1, the Magic.
It's the hallmark of a strong defensive team. When you can keep your opponents to such a low point total, it shows you are setting the pace.
For Orlando, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Free throw good, DJ. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Justin Anderson comes in for Isaac. Evan Fournier's checked in for Wells. And it's Jackson in for Rogers. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominated.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
And taking a look at some numbers for DJ. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging 36, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
He stacks up points. Reason why? Because that's his mindset. He wants to carry the load and clearly is successful at it.
Thomas against Jackson. Thomas, good.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
You know, going up against size, you know you have to get separation. Nice move from mid-range.
The 3 from Anderson, and the 3 ball is good. Anderson's got 5 points so far.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
Something went on in that locker room. They've come out aggressive, but also extremely focused.
And with the new TV deals, we've seen players' salaries and caps certainly skyrocketing. What does that do in affecting relationships? We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. From 12 feet out, count it. He's got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Thomas kicks to Nance. Thomas against Rogers. There's the screen. 14 feet away. And yes, it's good. Thomas got 6 in the quarter. There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Rose. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Fantastic body control, bouncing off some of the stronger defenders and finding a way to still convert.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. Isaac comes in for Fournier. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the pass to Rogers. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Wells dishes to DJ. Passes to Rogers. It's DJ atop the key. And that one, good. DJ's got 32 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And they double up James. Nance passes to LeBron. Hits the front of the rim and out. Over to the left wing. Dishes it to DJ. Here's Rogers. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
That might be a soul-crushing basket. What a shot to carry them into the fourth quarter.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Magic leading by 16. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Orlando, we've got Wells. Gordon out there with Isaac. Then there's Rogers. And it's DJ in at the pivot, manning the middle. Thompson outside. Here's Nance. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Nance has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. Stolen by Thompson. And oh, here we go. Rose, nobody back. And the shot goes in.
The long arm of Thompson snatches the ball, kickstarts the fast break.
DJ with it. It's up against Thompson, and it won't fall on the short-range shot from DJ. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Outside Thomas. Thompson right side. Cleveland moving the ball around. They get it back. Off with the layup.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Here's Isaac. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Magic lead by 15.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Smitty, we have a question sent in by a viewer. They want to know, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what food would you pick? And got anything for that?
You know what? Kevin, that's a good question. There's so many, especially my mom's cooking. But I'm going to go with shrimp fried rice. That's the one I think I would eat for the rest of my life.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Derrick Rose. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Rogers, and the rejection by James. Middleton outside. He dishes it to Thomas. He kicks it to James. LeBron is doubled. Middleton the pass to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. That one no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Magic leading by 15. DJ kicks to Gordon. Pass to Isaac. It's DJ atop the key. And DJ throws it down.
Late defensive rotation. You must keep an eye on DJ at all times.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the foul called on DJ. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Zizic is checked in. Nance a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside, and they pick up 2.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Love the unselfishness.
Orlando's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And the basket by Isaac.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
Yes, and you're watching. Even this late in the game, they're still making plays. You got to love watching it.
Nance, no good.
A mix-up with the defense leaves him wide open for mid-range, a shot he usually makes.
Rogers against Thomas. They set the pick. Middleton outside. Feeds it to Thomas. Over Rogers. Here's Nance. Missed it, even after all those chances.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Orlando.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to the storied season one more time.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DJ.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The Cavaliers again can't hit. He feeds it to Anderson. Out to the wing. This one for 3. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Magic lead by 21.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're wrapping up the NBA regular season in style here on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. And it's hard to believe after a long
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA?
Well, guys, Isaiah Thomas may be small in size, but he's always dreamed big. He said, "It sounds crazy, but I always thought I was going to be an NBA player."
Great to hear that, DA. Thank you. Thomas plays with real passion. You can tell he loves playing the game. And as we know, this is the final day of the regular season, Chris. A lot of make or break situations for teams on the bubble. How much fun is it playing in these types of games?
Well, I tell you, twice in my career, I've been in a situation where we had to play in the playoffs on the last game of the season. One time we won it in Washington, one time we lost it. So it's a lot of excitement, Kevin. There's a lot of heartbreak as well. So it's two sides of that coin, but it's always exciting the last day.
I bet. Isn't it hard to believe that a season after 81 games can come down to the 82nd game after all that travel, all those practices, and all those games?
It's crazy, and coaches love it because that's when they can reiterate. I told you it's about the little things. If you'd have done different game 3, we wouldn't be in this position.
I bet they do.
Oh, yeah, they love that.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Orlando, Gordon out there with DJ. Then there's Wells, then there's Rogers, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot.
It's easy to admire the heart DJ plays with. He continues to add new wrinkles to his game over time.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with him.
Thomas a screen. From deep, James, good, and the assist goes to Middleton. James has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And James has such perfect shooting form, effortlessly pulling the trigger when he has room to pull.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the foul called on DJ. That's his first foul. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Thompson, a screen on Rogers. Nance, a screen. LeBron right side. 16 feet away. Rebounded by Isaac.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
And Tyronn Lue thrown right into the fire as the head coach of the Cavaliers, and he led them to a title in his rookie year as a head coach.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind, but he's so organized. He knew the changes he wanted to make. Coming in and leading a championship team, he was up for the task.
And DJ throws it down.
Look at the show of force from DJ, demonstrating what an awesome athlete he is on these dunks.
The shot's good from Nance.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Passes it to Rogers. Wells in the corner. Kicks it to DJ. Down low, Gordon. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. There's the pass to James. He can't hit that time. And Orlando will come the other way, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And the story of that game was their terrific rhythm on the offensive end.
Well, it started with their energy. They played with a lot of it. And then on the other end, they looked very comfortable getting their shots.
Nance a screen. Thomas, it's a wide open look. A 3-pointer, no good. Magic leading by 3. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Middleton.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Nurkic checked in for Gordon. Justin Anderson comes in for Isaac, and Fournier subbed in for Wells.
it's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
1:43 left in the first. Nice shot by Brasino.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Magic have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And DJ throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Brasino. Cleveland moving the ball around. It's deflected.
DJ is solid at knowing when to leap up for the block shots. Got to be careful when shooting when he's around.
Magic have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
No, you can't lay that pass in there any better.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. James, the pass to Brasino. For 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, and when your bench is putting up major points, makes the whole offense that much more difficult to defend. They went to blowout city.
Pass to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Gotta appreciate watching DJ shred the D on the drive, blasting around anyone who tries to stop him. Determination.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Zizic. Deflects the pass, shoots from the baseline, and it's good. 2 points. Rogers against Rose. And it's DJ missing.
Does well to burrow his way into the post, but loses his touch on the finish.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 3. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
And that's what can happen on the road. You have to be aggressive and try to disrupt them out of their normal routine.
And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Wells, Gordon out there with Isaac, and it's DJ, and it's Rogers in at the 1 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got it done. He finished with 36 points, and there really wasn't much you could do to stop him. He shot it efficiently from both the floor and the foul line. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Oh, yeah. Once he got them on the ropes, he never let them off the hook. It was full-speed energy basketball at his greatest.
And Isaiah Thomas, a dynamite scorer, even though he's in a small package. Chris, how much does his lack of size hold him back at the defensive end?
Well, that's when your teammates have to come in and support you. Defense is a team effort, not just an individual effort. And so, fortunately, they're stocked with other defenders that can help him out on the defensive end.
Rose kicks to Thompson, and sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Brasino's checked in.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The screen from Thompson. Outside Thomas. Here's Brasino. Thompson. It's good on the putback.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
And DJ throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. There's the dish to Middleton. Puts it up from 17. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
And DJ throws it down.
And DJ is tenacious on the drive, exceptional at getting speed behind him and soaring for the slam.
23 seconds left to play in the first half. Now the pass to Brasino. Misses the three. Now Wells. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. No good that time. What a performance for DJ. He's been the story for Orlando. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at DJ in this game, he's been everywhere.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
They've got LeBron James. Tristan Thompson is out there with Nance. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Thomas in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Chris, when you played, you were known as a guy at your size who could rip and run, take it coast to coast. You look around the league now, who are some of the best big men ball handlers?
Oh, you love it. If you get that board, you got to be able to take it, speed up the offense. We've seen Draymond just have a field day doing it with all the players on his team that could knock it down and score. Blake Griffin, Anthony Davis. We've even seen Paul Millsap and Julius Randle do it a little bit. So I love the fact that if you can get that board and push it, it makes it easier because you don't have to look for the outlet. You can actually find that point guard, that two guard in transition, and let them score, and you be the facilitator.
He dishes it to LeBron. Sinks the 15-footer. James has got 5.
And James is an efficient mid-range scorer. When the D isn't up on him, he's going to school him.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Magic.
And the front line carrying the load offensively. They always say reward the big men and credit the guards for getting them the ball and enabling these guys to fill it up.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Zizic is checked in for Thompson, and it's Patton in for Nance. They set the pick. Pass to Zizic. Shot clock at 6. Goes up the baseline. Here's Patton, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Derrick Rose is checked in for Chris Middleton. Anderson, he's checked in for the Magic. Orlando leading. Feeds to DJ. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Thomas dishes to James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Well, it's clear that James is already an all-time great.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's the screen. Inside. Here's Rose. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The feed now to DJ. Kicks it out to Gordon. Dishes it to DJ. Pass to Rogers. And the 3 off target. For Cleveland, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Rose against Rogers. In the corner, Middleton with it. Passes it to Patton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. outside Rose. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
And that one is good from DJ. Now it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
Well, it's crucial that DJ shoots with confidence. When he's locked in, he's very hard to slow down.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Magic out in front. They lead by 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Playing for each other. You're very good when you do it.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. On the court for Orlando, Isaac out there with Gordon. Then there's Rogers. Then it's DJ. And it's Wells in at the 2.
Oh, and sometimes there's just no slowing DJ down. I mean, he excels at getting his shot off in time over the defense.
Rose kicks to Thompson. Back to Rose from the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's now 8 points for Rose. Takes the 3. And it's DJ missing. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now here's Rose. Thompson, a screen on Rogers. The screen from Thompson. Rose passes to Middleton. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And Tristan Thompson in the middle, a player, Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does the little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league.
Isaiah Thomas is checked in for Rose. Middleton dishes to Nance. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thomas outside. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Pass to Isaac. Gordon a screen. Here's Rogers. And the 3 ball is good. Rogers has got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Thomas kicks to Middleton. Wells comes with the double team. And the foul called on DJ. That's his 4th foul of the contest. LeBron's checked in for Cleveland. Kicks it to Thompson. Puts it up from 12. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for DJ. Well, Chris, NBA players will go around to every arena at least once in a season. Does each arena have its own feel and look? And how does that impact players when they play on the floor? A depth perception from the basket to the last row. They've told me that every building feels different. Is that true?
Yeah, every building does feel different, but because every player is different, you know, it just depends on which guy and which arena. You know, I used to love Portland because it was dark in Portland and it felt warm in there. I don't know why. I mean, I can't really even explain that well, but yeah. I used to love playing in Portland. And I know some guys that have an arena that is bright, or they just love getting there, or maybe they just love that city. So a lot of times, I tell you what arena I really loved, and it was the first time I went to Boston Garden because I just sat and I stretched on the floor probably for the longest of any game, because I sat there and I touched the parquet floor and I got to look up at all the banners, and I, you know, kind of reading the banners there and who played there and what year they won, and tried to remember that team. And so in some arenas it's just special because who's performed there and who's been there before you, and so every arena has a different feel.
That's a great answer. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, over the break I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He said, guys, I know you've worked hard. I know you're a little tired, but we got to dig deep right now and find a way. Take a deep breath and let's get it done. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
James misses. Magic leading by 11. From 20 feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, after a terrific last quarter, he has looked utterly lost and down on himself. He can't get anything to go there. He can't get right.
Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. James has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Cleveland. And DJ throws it down.
And how about the excellent court vision, just keeping the defense off balance?
Well, if you're his teammate, you love this right now because all you have to do is focus on finishing.
There's a good screen. The screen from Thompson. In the corner, Nance with it. Outside Thomas. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And Kevin, this is another area where Thomas has matured. I mean, when you think about it, taking his pick and roll game to another level.
From past the arc. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Magic leading by 9. The rebound by Nance.
You expected him to drop the hammer there, but the D was just good enough to cause the miss.
And here's LeBron outside.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It could be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Wow, this is just a huge road win. These guys banded together. Just an awesome performance.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Oh, the assist from Thomas. Finding the open man. Nice decision offensively.
It's deflected and stolen by James. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. .32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And yes, it's good. DJ's got 38 points.
You can't let DJ get comfortable down on the block. He's superb at reading the defense and cashing in deep inside.
And that one's good, James.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
The pass to Brasino. And stolen by Fournier. And here is DJ. No good there. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, DJ.
Hey.
Great game out there. Look, Shaq and the guys want to talk to you in the studio.
Really?
So right this way. Stand here, and we'll get you set up. Perfect.
That's good.
This is Shaq. Nice win you guys were able to get there. What mentality did you guys have down the stretch trying to hold on to that lead?
That's a great question, Shaq. You know, I think we just did a great job of trusting each other to do what we had to do in order to secure the win.
And nobody started playing hero ball, and we just built off every play until it carried us to the end. It felt really good to play some solid team basketball like that tonight.
That was a really good, solid answer.
Thank you.